All right.
Brava Dominic.
So good afternoon, everyone, or good morning if you're still on the West Coast, and buenos dias a todos, bon dia. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have a wonderful partner with us, Davide Miglio, the co-founder of Etra. So he's going to tell us more about this beautiful residence in the center of Florence. No better address than this one. Davide, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Dominic. Always nice and kind with those lovely introduction. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for taking your time to be here today. I will probably start with a quick presentation that will give a little bit of a background on what the story of Etra is. And I'm actually here at Etra, so I might do also like a little bit of walk around if you like to see how it's in reality, not just with pictures. And please ask questions anytime during the presentation. So I'm happy like to stop and get back to you. So Etra Florence is actually part of a wider family business. So it's a family business, but it's our newest baby as part of a long history started back in 1894. A story that started in a different industry. We were born and raised in the fashion and apparel industry with a different brand called Eredi Chiarini. So the two guys you see on the right side are my father-in-law and his brother, and they started the business. Their family started the business, but they took over. And besides the fashion and apparel business, which became over the years a point of reference in the city for gentlemen attire only, they built a quite consistent portfolio of real estate that actually we are now as fourth generation translating into the hospitality. So what we're doing, we are basically cherry picking the location and the properties that we like the most, and moving from the existing renting to commercial into hospitality for very high-end luxury travelers. So the concept here is basically to create a sort of private property, but with the comfort of a five-star hotel. In this location, we are starting in Florence, but the idea is to actually create a sort of Italian grand tour in different locations of Italy. At this moment, this is, let's say, the only one really active. The others are just ideas at this moment. But what we've done here, we basically created an entire property of about 250 square meter, and that is very classical outside. So you see this building is coming from the Liberty era, but internally we moved into a very contemporary elegance. So the property of the 250 square meter is actually divided in two different pieces where you can sell those pieces in different ways. So you can basically either select to buy and offer to your clients only the presidential suite, which is what we call the one bedroom suite. And already the size of it is about 120 square meters, so comparable to any of the master suites of the hotels in the surroundings. Or you can select the family suite, which is the two bedroom suite. And it has also a size of 130 square meters, so slightly bigger, but with an extra bedroom and an extra bathroom. Or as a third option, you can select and get the full floor buyout, which is again the 250 square meter with the three bedroom. The good thing for you is that we have decided to work on this modular setting because we like to deal with the privacy of the guest. Meaning that if you only like to get the presidential suite, we won't sell on the other side unless you are telling me to do that, the family suite or vice versa. Yeah. So that will give you like the flexibility to also offer this type of product to different type of clientele. So families, you will probably get the entire piece, or couples that are liking to visit Florence, its surroundings, or get it as a central point to move around Italy is also an option that we have faced over the last bookings we got over the last year. So the presidential suite is a suite that has a beautiful living area, an area that is actually equipped with a lot of technology, but also a lot of contemporary design. And just to give you an idea, we have worked with a lot of high-end designers, and the sofa that you see here is a sofa that is actually coming from Piero Lissoni, and just to give you an idea, it has a value of about 60k euro. Yeah, so we wanted people to actually leave this space with the best of what the Italian craftsmanship can offer. We also have played with a lot of scenographic effect inside the property. So you see the black block over here. Actually, it's hiding a kitchen that we can offer for your clients' use, but also we can offer as a service with the private chef. And we actually work with a one-star Michelin chef that is happy to come here and cook privately for 2 guests only. We are also hosting in the back of this kitchen a beautiful wine cellar that actually has bottles of wine from Masseto, Sassicaia, but up to the French ones such as Romanée Saint Vivant, and on request also the Romanée Conti. Addition to the living area, there is the master bedroom, and again with a lot of items of design, but also a lot of comforts. I don't know if you ever heard about mattresses with cashmere inside, but we do have these here. Right at the back, we have an incredible master bathroom with a combination of a bathtub and main shower coming from the top. And the size of this bathroom is incredible because it's about 6 meters long. So when we had to bring up the mirror of this bathroom, which is an entire mirror, it was like a real challenge. Walk-in closet, and then I'll take you quickly to the family suite part. So again, you will pass by the initial lobby, and then you have like a second door that will take you to the other part of the family suite, which has another living area where I'm actually seated right now, with those 2 balconies that have one of the most incredible view of the city of Florence, which is actually this one. Yeah, I will show it later for real. So I'm not joking. This is the only corner of the city where you can see the 4 elements of the Duomo at the same time. And the reason why we have this is because basically Florence is a Roman city. And when this building was built, it was about the 1900, and it was built slightly on the left. So that's why you can see not just the building in front of you, but also like something that goes a little bit more on the left side. Uh, the rest of the family suite has a butler kitchen, which becomes the key kitchen in case the family suite is taken as a separate suite. It has also like other 2 bedrooms with a lot of scenographic effects. Like we have an artificial skylight here that reproduces the sun movement over the day. So don't worry, your guests won't be awake at night because it turns down following the sun movement. But on the other side, if outside is still raining, we still have a beautiful weather inside the property. That's the master suite of the family suite, and then of course with the bathroom suite. In terms of facilities, we do not have a spa and gym, but we do have a beautiful partnership with a friend of us that has an incredible spa and gym with actually a peculiarity that offers us the possibility to full buy out the spa and gym. And the spa is fully equipped with heated pool, sauna, Turkish bath, and massage area, as well as the beauty area. Sometimes guests ask us to have the beauty part or the haircut in-house, and we are also happy to offer that as a service. In terms of food and beverage, we have a beautiful restaurant at the ground floor of the building. It's called Sophia Loren, so kind of an easy name for you to remember. And apart from working as a room service for us, they also offer the possibility to have a beautiful bar where you can taste an infinite variety of cocktail and signature cocktails. A nice restaurant in the middle. It's a huge restaurant here, so you will see like a part dedicated to pizza and Mediterranean menu. And trust me, the pizza is one of the greatest in the city. Uh, I'm saying it not just because it's our place, but is actually signed by a two-star Michelin chef, is Martucci, who signed it. And then, of course, the patisserie, which is a Napolitan patisserie. And guests can actually have breakfast either inside the property, so they will just bring up the food, or they have a reserved table downstairs. In terms of experiences, I mentioned briefly to you before the part of the personal chef, the star Michelin chef. The reason why we stress a lot on the experiences is because we are not really a DMC here. We don't work as a DMC, but what we are giving you is the possibility to access to our private portfolio of friends. And in other terms, that will mean for you have access to experiences that are not open to public. Yeah. So the private chef experience is something that works for us because we know the family, we know the chef very well. I got married in his restaurant, and that's why we can bring a star Michelin chef for cooking for two people only. We can also do like some very exciting experience. Dominic was here with me last year. We went to see this beautiful venue that has an incredible restaurant by the pool that actually our guests can use moving from Florence and getting there in 20 minutes, maybe during summer when Florence gets a little bit hot. And the restaurant is also like an incredible restaurant that is a farm to table restaurant. So very nice menu, but also an incredible variety of olive oil that can be tasted. They have like more than 100 labels of different olive oil. Here is the chef that I was mentioning to you before. So he's Daniele Zazzari, the one-star Michelin chef. And then, of course, we work a lot with fashion and apparel. Our store is one idea, so we can bring the tailor here and do like customized or bespoke tailoring. But we can also do very specific things, for instance, in the cashmere world. So where we basically have the possibility to take your customer to a factory and having a designer that can draft the items that your customer like with an infinite level of personalization. Think about that they do not only do clothing, but they also do like furniture, like they built an aquarium with fishes and cashmere or things like crazy like this. Yeah. So the fantasy of your customer can be literally like realized in any of those things. Art is also like an element that we are very strong at. So we have very good connections here. We can easily turn off and close the Uffizi to have private visit after opening hours. We can arrange private dinners inside the garden of Boboli. We can take your customer to see hidden spots that were discovered only a few years ago. Now they have opened again the Vasarian corridor and having a walk across the entire city over the Vasarian corridor is something that is spectacular to do at night. But also we did some very cool stuff for passionate about art. We had, I can mention that to you, we had the president of MoMA 2 Christmas ago, and we took her to see the laboratories of renovation of paintings, where she had the opportunity to see a Raphael painting right in front of her, and she was having like a goosebump experience. Very last thing is the wine part, where we actually are also very good at, and the wine part is something that we can offer either Can you hear me? Yes. In terms of accessing to wineries that are not open to public, we have taken guests to visit some wineries that are. I cannot mention the names here because this will be then registered. But trust me, those are very important wines. And the other part, we took customer to see. A membership club winery where they have inside a room that is called the Pink Room, where your customer can actually design their own wine, not only in terms of bottles and labels, but also in terms of blending. So they will be accompanied by a wine expert, and they can also say to their friends, "Look, I am a wine producer of Tuscan wine without owning the land." Yeah. So I think I will be happy to leave you a little bit of space to ask questions and maybe show you a couple of things from real. So,
Voilà. Thank you very
Hello,
much.
thank you. Yeah.
And but I don't see any question. Just Celine is saying hello. I think it's
Okay.
quite well detailed. So if we don't have any question, do you want to show us?
Yeah, I'll put you a little bit around here. So, first of all, I'm happy to share you the location,
You
which
want
I
to turn your phone? You want to turn your phone? Oh,
here we go.
ah, look at this, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, you're not lying.
No, no, I'm not.
How many of us have taken a picture on the balcony, huh? Eh,
Yes.
Yes.
This becomes like the greatest spot for this, and I'll take
Oh,
you a little
don't
bit
go, don't
around
go.
here.
Hey, don't go, don't go. Can you open the cabinet to show all your the glasses, everything you have in the other? Because I think that's beautiful too.
Ah, yes.
You know, I know your place really,
I
really
know you
well.
know. I know
Voilà.
you know.
And, everything is details. It's
Yeah,
spectacular.
no, so yeah.
You know, it's because it's not only the fabric, but it's everything. And then
No, no.
the view from the other balcony on Piazza della Repubblica.
Yes.
Uh, I
You know
know
the
my
property
stuff.
better than I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it well. And I also had the chance to sleep, so I can definitely, voilà, look at this. And then you took me, we walk all over. I mean, you're like walking distance to everything.
Yes.
Everything people wants to see in Florence, huh? Wow, that's quite.
Can we arrange experience without saying? Unfortunately, not.
Oh,
So
oh,
this is
oh, stop on my favorite blanket. You
well.
missed it. No, there were another one right here, but I know there is one here. Oh la la, that's my dream, those cashmere
Here we
blankets.
go.
You will not believe,
Yeah.
you will not believe the feeling. Voilà. So I think everyone
And
feels
that's the kitchen I was mentioning to you before.
Mhm. And then I don't know on the
And the
picture
top
if you
slides
show, but
open.
there is a sink that the faucet pops up. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's incredible. Our experience commissionable, yes. So we can create very the experiences are very, let's say, customizable. So, and of course we can make them commissionable. I'm reading the questions.
But
Do
no, I
you
can
have
just go, I can do it.
okay?
Voilà, so you don't have to. And we arrange
So
clients without staying at the property. For example, can I arrange a dinner at the Giardini di Baboli on his own?
Uh, so we normally do those kind of experiences only with the guests that are staying with us. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Voilà. Tiffany wanted to see if you're going to be at Duco
yeah. So I will be in Milano, but not attending
in
Duco
the
this
show.
year.
Huh? Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have tried with Dominic, but
Yeah.
the moment we asked, Carolina was
That
already
was
packed and
possible. Huh?
packed.
Voilà.
We will do together.
Yeah,
They
we'll
do
do
not
it
disturb.
together. Yes, that's true. And Eddie, she said she wants to move to Florence. So you already registered the commission. Eddie, do you have a concierge or on duty full time once the clients arrive?
We have the concierge on call who is going to be like full time. Yeah. So, meaning that you will get assistance anytime over the day. And then the restaurant, so the remaining part of the staff is available from 8:30 to 11:30 p.m.
Mhm.
So for the remaining hours, there will be like yeah, a concierge on call that will be assisting your guests for any type of request.
Voilà. And you have a cleaning staff also coming to
Ah,
every.
yes, of course. So the operation
Uh,
cleaning team will come
Nancy,
every day.
voilà. Nancy would like to know if you offer welcome gift to the guest.
Yes, we do have those. We offer a bottle of Ruinard most of the time. So if it's not sold out, we have it. And then there is fresh flowers, fruit, snacks, coffee and tea and water are complimentary and refilled every day. The only thing that your guests will pay in the property are the bottles of wine if they're gonna take them from the wine cellar.
Mhm. And a part of our amenities, you offer the breakfast, and then you have complimentary transfer from the airport or
Yes.
the station. So that's
So
really nice.
so please book via Dominic De Bay. Yeah.
Yes. Plus a great commission. So Stella, she said, wow, lots of information. Thank you. This is fantastic. Huh?
Thank you so much.
I don't see any other question. Anyone? Is anyone wanted to see to know a little more? A lot of you are going to Italy from now until. So if you pass by Florence and if the residence is available, you'd be happy to show them around, huh?
Ah, yes. No, no, no. We are already a lot of. I don't know if Tiffany is the one that is supposed to come to Florence. I haven't read the name, but I know I have to meet Tiffany
Yeah.
after Duco.
Right.
So
Huh?
yeah, but happy to welcome any of you who would like to see the property in person. So
Nancy, you say thank you, gorgeous view from your property indeed. Huh? The view. What
thank
I
you, Nancy.
what I like personally was walking. Few minutes we are there. Few, I mean, you know all the names a little more than I do. But for me, I was looking at everything that matter in Florence. It's few minutes away.
Yeah.
Huh? Voilà.
No, no, it's
Oh,
the location here is actually very, apart from the Duomo, you are literally a block away from Tornabuoni Street where all the big brands are, Chanel, Hermes. So for shopping is
paradise.
incredibly nice. And then all the restaurants are in this part of the area.
Mhm.
Where else in Italy looking to expand? So there are, let's say, one location that is strategic for us is the countryside of Florence. Yeah, because most of the time we have either people coming from rescue to here to Florence, or let's say they want to spend part of their holiday a little bit in a villa in the Chianti area and then come to the city center. Yeah, so as a combination of a product, we're trying to develop something good in there. Then, of course, as the majority of the bookings that we receive are doing the Italian Grand Tour. We are also like hunting the Amalfi Coast and offering spots that are not addressed yet by the, let's say, the trade market, which means Sardinia is a key point for us. Yeah.
All
And
right.
then all the others are, let's say,
Voilà.
a little bit of a secret. Yeah.
Mhm. But I think really your guests will be lucky because you have so many connection.
No,
They can
yeah,
come to you.
yeah.
It's really incredible.
No, for instance, we did like last week a trip in the Modena area where there is not too much in terms of hospitality, but it's just 1 hour away from Florence. And in there is like the motor factory where we could meet Horacio Pagani in person, having lunch with Massimo Bottura, driving a Ferrari on a private racetrack. Yeah, so it's all those things are handy for us. Yeah.
We are ready, ready to come. All right, my dear. So I do not see, as I said, more question. Huh? So anyone, is there anything else to conclude this presentation? Or David, would you like to give your...
No, I just wanted to thank everyone for attending this webinar last minute, last second. So I'm really happy we had that beautiful attendance. And I really look forward to start working with you and meeting you in person to over the next roadshow with Dominic, trade show, or let's say ILTM, which is gonna be probably the moment where everybody's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and remember, everyone, if you're coming through Florence, let us know. We'll see with David if you're here around to show them a little bit more life, your property, and take this iconic picture with you on the balcony with a domo in the back. We love that picture.
Ah, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna wish
Thank you so much.
everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Davide. You're gonna be sending the recording to everyone, huh?
I
And
will.
I will see you soon. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye. 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 Bye.